Failure, Yoimiya is dead. Beidou maybe isn't. He looks interesting, but not overpowered. Kenki shouldn't be stupid good anymore. He's still gonna be good, probably. Collei still seems good, as well as Catalyzing Fields, and MMR is still good. Just oh, why? I get that Yoimiya needed a nerf, but not like this. So, what did they actually do? They made her burst much more difficult to activate, which was definitely deserved. 2 energy, 3 dice cost. It's really easy to activate, so they nerfed it by increasing it to 4 dice cost, which, in all seriousness, is pretty fair, so. Oh, and they increased the energy cost to 3. Yikes! So before in Ayakamiya, you would turn 1 2 normal attacks, and then turn 2 burst. That would be 3 plus 3, and then another 3, totaling for 9 dice needed to activate her burst. He now takes 13. Someone got really salty losing to Ayamiya, and I do not blame them, but that's a bit much for me. Well, I guess that's the end of Yoimiya for a long time being. I, although, there is a possibility they would increase her E duration to 3 because it would be really fun. E and then 3 normal attacks and then burst and swap out. So, yeah, that sounds like a fun lead. As for Maguu Kenki, they removed its initial damage on the E switch. Fair enough. Getting rid of free damage is always a welcome nerf to what is the most broken card in the game. But it also denies free elemental application, which is huge for the TCG. If you do the cryo summon and then the animal summon, that would have been a free 1, 2, 4 damage. 2 damage and then 2 from Swirl. That's already a big hit to Kenki's DPS potential. So he goes from being 2 facials packed into 1 into 2 Xianglings packed into 1. Alright then. Alright, the next few nerfs are only minor nerfs, so it should be really easy to go through them. Minty Meat Rolls goes from infinite in a round to only 3 uses in a round, which is fair enough. It's still without a doubt going to be good, but this just removes those edge cases where you would get way too much value out of it. Catalyzing Field got nerfed. I mean, with Ayamiya essentially being dead and Kenki not being as good as he used to be, that's going to be a welcome nerf so collei quicken doesn't take over the meta. They lowered the charges from 3 to 2, which on paper it seems like a pretty significant nerf, minus 33% value, but we'll see how it plays out. And another nerf to collei quicken is Floral Sidewinder, going from 3 dice cost to 4, which I heard it was really good, so a slight nerf would help it. As for my thoughts on the new characters, Beidou seems like a better Yoimiya that's Electro, since her kit actually works well when off field, and like Yoimiya, where you have her E and normal attack doing one thing, and then her burst doing the complete opposite. Beidou doesn't have that issue. He seems like you get your burst up, you swap out while supporting your on field character. That's the good character. Although they also gave her 4 dice cost and 3 energy costs, so we'll see. I think she's still going to be above average, but maybe that's a bit too much for a burst. As for Klee, she seems interesting, but not much more. Like a solid above average character, probably would benefit if weapons were good, but it take what you can get.